In the late summer of 31 BC, the Roman world teetered on the brink of tremendous transformation. The Mediterranean, resplendent under the blazing sun, bore witness to a naval clash that would reshape history, the Battle of Actium. As we delve into one of the most pivotal events in ancient history, we uncover not just a military confrontation, but the conclusive struggle for the soul and survival of the Roman Republic. Imagine, if you will, the waters off the coast of northwestern Greece. Here, on this fateful day, two titanic forces prepared to determine the fate of the Roman world. On one side, there was Octavian, the adopted son and heir of Julius Caesar, a man shrewdly consolidating his power in Rome. Opposing him stood the formidable Mark Antony, alongside the enigmatic Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, who was both his ally and beloved. This conflict was the culmination of years of political maneuverings, alliances, and betrayals. As Caesar's murder plunged Rome into chaos, the subsequent civil wars saw former allies clash for supremacy. Octavian and Antony, once united in avenging Caesar's death, now faced each other under the scorching sun, each commanding vast armadas. The stakes couldn't have been higher. For Octavian, victory would solidify his claim to leadership, while for Antony, it was a desperate bid to maintain his dwindling influence. The alliance with Cleopatra was critical. Her wealth and resources were essential to Antony's efforts. Yet, this alliance also provided his opponents with a potent propaganda tool, painting Antony as a traitor to Rome, bewitched by the charms of an Eastern queen. As dawn broke on September 2nd, 31 BC, the winds whispered of impending change. Octavian's fleet, commanded not by him but by the capable Marcus Vipsanius Agrippa, took to the seas with disciplined precision. Antony's navy, burdened by larger, heavier vessels, maneuvered slowly, hindered by an unfavorable breeze and the limitations of their designs. The battle unfolded on the waters, with smaller, more agile ships of Octavian's forces outflanking and battering the lumbering leviathans of Antony. Yet, Antony, a seasoned general, was undeterred. In the midst of heated combat, rumors swirled of Cleopatra abruptly retreating with her fleet, a tactic that plunged Antony's forces into chaos. Historians continue to debate Cleopatra's motivations. Whether it was strategic withdrawal or a harrowing misconception, her departure sealed the fleet's fate. As confusion permeated the ranks, Antony's navy faltered and fractured. The weight of the empire shifted as Antony, heartbroken and defeated, eventually retreated with Cleopatra, leaving behind a crumbling fleet dispersed by Octavian's relentless assault. Victory at Actium did not bring immediate cessation to conflict, but signaled the inevitable ascendancy of Octavian. Antony and Cleopatra's tragic demise was a foregone conclusion, marking the end of Egypt as a significant power and the final eclipse of Hellenistic kingdoms. The denouement of the Roman Republic was on the horizon, with power centralized beyond the boundaries of the Senate and traditional republican symbols. With the decisive outcome at Actium, Octavian stood unopposed and began the systematic reformation of Rome's political landscape. This marked the dawn of the Roman Empire under his new title, Augustus, as he held unrivaled authority. The peoples of the Republic, weary of decades of instability, saw in Augustus a figure of unity and security. Reflecting on the Battle of Actium, we understand it was more than just a maritime encounter. It was the last stand of a fading republic, overtaken by the emergence of an empire. A confrontation fueled by human passion, ambition, and the inexorable tide of history. The profound echoes of that encounter resonate through time, reminding us of the frailty of political structures against the unyielding dynamics of power. As the sun set on Actium, it heralded not only the twilight of Antony and Cleopatra, but the dawn of a new era where the Republic became history and the age of emperors began. Through these waters flowed the currents of change, bearing witness to the final surge of Rome's republican spirit and the inexorable rise of imperial dominion. Thus, the Battle of Actium remains etched in history as the stage upon which the grand drama of the Roman Empire was inaugurated.